Hello, Grace Covenant. I'm Melissa Shook, and I'm honored to be part of this year's Stew Crew and to be sharing with you today. Several years ago, when I served on the Stewardship Committee, our theme was Courageous Faith. And wow, how we have had to tap into God's grace this year to find that courage. I have to admit that when this pandemic started, I wanted to plant my feet and just hunker down. And in my ignorance, I said, I've got this for a couple of months, no problem. But as things progressed, I realized, no, God's got me in this, and He's got our church in this. I miss our in-person worship, the smiles, the handshakes, the hugs, just seeing you all. But in this time of pandemic, God has led our staff and community to step outside the box. With the help of Luke Johnson, our ministers, and the collaboration of many, many more, we were whisked into a virtual world of worship, Sunday school, circle meetings, deacon meetings, session meetings, youth group, and beyond. Seeing this, being amazed by this, feeling thankful for this, and feeling God's presence in it all has helped me to keep the faith. The planning and coordination of social distancing events has been new to our staff this year too. When I was able to drive through the Palooza weekend and finally see the faces of ministers, staff, and other church members donate items and get a serving of my favorite ice cream, mint chocolate chip, that helped me to keep the faith. When I arrived home after a long day at work to find a gift bag on my front porch left by my deacon, Jeff Curtis, a bag that was filled with fun, thoughtful items that had definitely been carefully chosen and were so meaningful to us, I again was reminded to keep the faith. And finally, last week, seeing Madge Francis for the first time in months on my screen in my house warmed me to the core. Thank you, God, for technology. That encouraged me to keep the faith. Our amazing staff has made our connection possible each and every week of this pandemic. Being able to see, hear, and even sing with each other. This is my reason for pledging for 2021, and one of the many reasons that I have been able to keep the faith this year. The Lord said, "Have I not commanded you?"
Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go.
Wait for the Lord. Be strong and let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord.
Grace Covenant, God is right beside us in these difficult times. And during these difficult times, it is more important than ever to commit together to keeping the faith in 2021. You can do this by supporting all the ministries of Grace Covenant with your pledge. The Stew Crew is asking GCPC to keep the faith by renewing your pledge at the same level you pledged in 2020. If you have never pledged before, we hope you will now. Every penny of your gift directly funds life-giving ministries. Pledging is easy to do on Realm, and if you have any questions at all, please contact Natalie Weaver in the church office. Blessings to you all.